Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thanks for joining me again on the Real Estate Connection. Independence Day has come and gone, and we are now in the midst of a beautiful summer. Come on in, the water's fine. And with that, we are going to skip on over to our intro music and get this party started.
Time now for The Real Estate Connection with Stephen Thayard, a realtor and certified probate and real estate specialist. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or a seasoned investor looking to downsize, move up, or refinance, this program is for you.
Our house in the middle of our house.
From probate sales to landscape design to home repairs and maintenance, this is your weekly look into all things real estate.
All things real estate.
Now your host for The Real Estate Connection, Stephen Thayard.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Real Estate Connection. Thanks for joining me today on another beautiful summer day. It is Wednesday. That's right, Wednesday again for live recording day as I get my timer started. All right, so thank you for joining me today. I hope everybody had a wonderful Independence Day. I can tell you right now, around my house, it sounded like we were in a war zone, straight out of Beirut or Iraq or something. It was nuts. Oh, I don't know if anybody else out there was experiencing the storm of fireworks that we were, but it was nice to see Americans out there celebrating our Independence Day in the midst of this pandemic, and it was great to see all the patriotism flying out in the air. It was absolutely fantastic. So, with not much further ado, we're going to get started on this show today, and I thank y'all for joining me. I hope you stick around for the entire thing. If not, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. If you're watching on Periscope, go ahead and hit that share. Invite your friends, your neighbors, your family, all those people. If you're at work, invite your coworkers. And if you're watching on Facebook right now, hit that like and share button. And I appreciate you joining me. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Connection. Thank you for joining me today on this edition of the Real Estate Connection. This show is going to be very interesting, and I think you're going to enjoy the information that's going to be shared today. So let's jump right on in as we get this party started. Okay, have you ever wondered what not to do to your home? Have you ever wondered what mistakes not to make concerning your home? In today's show, you will hear the 17 things to never, ever do to your house. That's right, 17 things not to do to your home. So, in case you've missed any of the content in prior shows and you would like to catch up, send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com. That's info@realestateconnectionradio.com with your name and email address, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list. Or if you would just like to work with me directly as a realtor to help you get your home sold or buy your next property, I can help you with the next chapter of your life. Give me a call right now at 408-472-0817. Again, 408-472-0817. Now we're going to jump into the 17 things to never ever do to your home, but credit must go where credit is due. That is going to be headed out to Kelly Walters, who wrote an article that I found on the internet in regards to the 17 things never do to your house. Kelly Walters is a Southern writer and editor. She focuses on interior design and home improvement at outlets from HGTV, Home and Garden Television, and Paintzin. She lives in Italy a month every year. Good for you, Kelly. And she loves drinking Negronis and writing in internet cafes. So I want to thank her for providing the content for today's show. So without any further ado, what are the 17 things never ever to do to your home? Number 1, do not get rid of your only tub. Okay, if you are thinking that all the kids are grown and you really don't ever use the tub and you want to expand your bathroom and take up that space to put in a nice, beautiful walk-in shower, and you are about to rip out the only tub you have in your property, stop. Do not do it. That's right. Stop dead in your tracks. Tubs maintain resale value for a home. Most young families need at least one tub for bathing young children or a dog if they don't want to go outside in the wintertime. So it also reduces the functionality of your home for resale purposes. So if you are about to rip out that last and final bathtub in your house, stop. Do not do it. That is one of the 17 things to never do to your home. Okay, so what is number 2? All right, number 2 has to do with remodeling in a very inexpensive way. Do not leave cabinet doors on while painting. That's right. Do not leave those doors on while you are painting. Painting the kitchen cabinets generates a generous return on investment. However, it is time consuming to do it correctly. You will be tempted, hear me now, you will be tempted to leave those cabinet doors on while you paint. Resist. Excuse me, got a little fog in my throat today. Resist the temptation to leave them on while you are painting. The pros don't leave them on, and neither should you. That's right. Take the time, detach those cabinet doors off of the cabinet fronts, take them outside, take the hinges off, paint them right, and then, since the hinges are already off, go ahead and upgrade your hinges in your cabinets for your house. This will give the appearance that the kitchen has been remodeled, even if all you have done is painted them. So remember that. Do not leave the cabinet doors on. Oh, by the way, if you're just joining the show right now, we're talking about the 17 things never to do to your home. If you've missed any of the content and you would like to find out what you have missed, send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com. That's info@realestateconnectionradio.com. with your name and email address, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list. Or if you would just like to work with your radio host realtor, Stephen Thayard, give me a call right now at 408-472-0817, and I would be happy to work with you in either buying your next home or getting that home sold for top dollar. All right. What is number 3 as far as the things never to do to your home? That is, Do not put starchy foods down your garbage disposal, right? It seems like a small and insignificant thing to do, and modern garbage disposals can handle a lot more than the older models of the past. However, they still have problems with potatoes, rice, and oatmeal, which can still gum up the works in your garbage disposal in your kitchen. Interesting fact that you may not know: plumbing calls go up every Halloween as people dump pumpkin guts down the garbage disposal. Now, you may be asking yourself, why? Why, Stephen? Why is it a problem for me to dump starchy foods down my garbage disposal? Well, starchy foods clump together when they hit water, causing clogs in disposals and pipes. So, heed this warning. You should put them in your trash or compost pile, okay? Or if you have animals on your property, whether they might be small farm animals such as chickens or goats or pigs or other small livestock, if it's safe and okay for them to eat, this is a way for you to dispose of those items without throwing them in the garbage. Or if you have an at-home compost pile, this would be a perfect opportunity to add to your compost. All right, so what is number 4 in the 17 things you should never do to your home? Okay, here we go. Number 4 is do not plant a tree too close to your home. So the young tree next to your home seems harmless until it grows up. Tree roots from mature trees can threaten your home's foundation or walkways leading up to your front entrance. So be careful when planting trees around your property. Now, if you've just joined us for the show and we're talking about the 17 things never to do to your home, and you've missed anything in regards to this content, send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com. That's info@realestateconnectionradio.com with your name and email address, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list. Additionally, if you would love to work with me, you're a realtor, to get your home sold or to buy your next property, call me right now. Get off the fence. I know you've been thinking about it. Call me right now at 408-472-0817. Again, 408-472-0817, and allow me to help you to write the next chapter in your life. Now, we're coming up to a hard break. When we get back, we'll finish on number 4, do not plant too close to your home, and we will continue with the 17 things not to ever, ever, ever do to your home. See you when we get back from the break. Okay, that's enough time at a pause for my production people for that first segment. If you are watching me live today on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, go ahead. If you're on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button and hit the alert bell so that you never miss another live broadcast. If you're on Periscope, share with your friends. And if you're on Facebook, hit the like and share button and share it out to your friend group as we are going through another episode of The Real Estate Connection and the 17, that's right, 17 things to never, ever do to your home. And with that, we're going to get back rolling into today's show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to The Real Estate Connection. Thank you for joining me on today's show. Today we are talking about the 17 things to never, ever, ever do to your home. And if you're just joining me and you've missed any of the content, send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com. That's info@realestateconnectionradio.com with your name and email address, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list. All right. What was number 4? Do not plant a tree too close to your home. So that young sapling, the beautiful tree that you planted, seems really harmless when you first get it into the ground. But tree roots from mature trees can threaten your home's foundation and the walkways that lead up to the entrance of your home, or maybe even your driveway if you're not careful. So, what is the advice that I have for you in regards to where to plant trees around your property? Because they do add value to your home. Make no mistake about it, it provides shade in the wintertime, which reduces your cost of using your air conditioning, and it provides lots of curb appeal, which increases the value of your home as well. So for medium to large trees, plant them 30 to 50 feet away from your home so that you do not have to worry about root intrusion. For small trees that are 30 feet or shorter in height, plant them at least 10 feet away from your home. This way, you'll be able to avoid issues with roots. Be careful. Make sure you see where you're planting them as they relate to the walkway that leads up to your home or the driveway, or if you're in the rear yard, your patio as well. Okay, so what is number 5 as far as the things to never ever do to your home? Number 5 is do not flush flushable wipes. Okay, let me say that again because that was a mouthful. Do not flush down the toilet flushable wipes. Now, I know the box says flushable, but do not do it. And a lot of you may already know this, but you are not advised to flush them down to the toilet. They do not disintegrate even after 10 minutes of being wet. They clog pipes and drains. So do not flush them. I don't know if you know this, but the average cost just to have a plumber show up at your front door can range from $150 to $200 just for them to come out and diagnose the problem. So avoid unexpected bills or home maintenance issues around your house in regards to this issue. Do not flush flushable wipes. Okay, so what is number 6 to never ever do to your home? Do not cover wallpaper, that old wallpaper, with water-based paint. That's right. Do not cover the old wallpaper in your house with water-based paint. Now, can you paint over wallpaper? Yes, but there is a specific way to get that done. When you use water-based paints, they may reactivate the wallpaper glue and cause the wallpaper to start to lift away from the wall, which creates a bigger problem and issue for you when you're trying to cover it and have it be smooth on the wall. There's nothing worse when getting ready to sell your property and people are walking in and they're wondering why the paint is lifting in various places that seem to have straight seams. It's a dead giveaway that you painted over wallpaper. So what is the correct way to do it? You just need to use an oil-based primer first. That's right. Use an oil-based paint primer first when you paint over the wallpaper. Then secondarily, you need to use a latex-based paint to cover up the primer. This will keep the wallpaper from lifting and create a nice cover so that no one will ever know that that wallpaper full of decorations of cowboys and Indians from the 60s and 70s was on your wall. So what's number 7? Number 7 into 17 things to never ever do to your home. Do not paint over exterior brick. So it may be tempting when you're getting ready to paint the entire house and you're upgrading it to a lovely color that you've spent days or maybe even weeks deciding on what to paint on the exterior of our home, but it is not advised for you to paint your brick. When you paint brick, paint chokes the brick. Exterior brick needs to breathe. And also, paint can destroy the brick and mortar, causing it to come apart. Instead of painting your brick, use a brick stain that allows the brick to breathe and does not destroy the foundation of the brick or the mortar that it's used to hold together. All right. So number 7, do not paint exterior brick. Instead, use a brick stain that allows the brick to still breathe and remain healthy and safe on the exterior of your home, just like the brick you see in the background. All right. So if you've missed or you've just joined us and you've missed any of the other 17 things to never ever do to your home, send me an email right now at info@Real Estate Connection Radio. That's info@Real Estate Connection Radio with your name and email address, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list so you never miss any of the content in the future or any of the content that you may have just missed today. Additionally, if you're looking for a realtor to help you with the purchase or sale of your next property, call me right now at 408-472-0817, and I would be happy to help you move into the next chapter of your life. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, that investment property, or you're looking to upgrade your property because you've had children and you've outgrown your space, or you're living in your first condo or townhouse and you're tired of hearing your neighbors walk on your head or fight through the walls, and you just need more space because you just don't feel as safe as you used to in a city center and you want to move out to the suburbs, call me right now at 408-472-0817, and I would be happy to help you. Or if you have family members that are looking for a good realtor and you've been listening to the show and you think that I would be a great help for them to get the job done, send them my contact information tell them my phone number at 408-472-0817. Again, 408-472-0817. I'm never too busy for any of your referrals. Okay, so what's number 8 on the 17 things to never do to your home? Okay, for those of you with homes above the snow line, do not skip the last lawn mow before winter hits. That's right. Do not skip mowing the lawn that one last time before the first snow arrives. I said arises. Come on, Stephen. Stay with me now. All right. Do not skip the last mowing before the snow arrives. And there are reasons for that. The grass can get too tall during winter, which allows mice and other rodents good cover from predators. They will hide in that tall grass. Now, you may be asking yourself, why is that an issue? Why would I care that mice and other rodents would be hiding in the tall grass underneath the snow from predators? Well, the snow and the tall grass also allows those rodents and mice to have covered access to gain entrance to your home. So they'll scurry up underneath that snow where there might be a nice air gap where they can provide comfort and shelter for themselves and have a nice tunnel to gain access into your home located above the snow line. So don't skip the last mow before the first snow. All right, we're coming up on a hard break. Again, if you've missed any of today's content, send me an email at info@realestateConnectionRadio.com with your name and email address, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list. Or if you'd like to work with me as your personal realtor, call me right now at 408-472-0817, and I'll see you when we get back from the break. Okay, that's another hard break, and we're going to 9 minutes and 40 seconds for our segment number 3. All right, we're moving right along here. If you're watching me live, thanks for joining me today on Facebook. Hello. I believe my wife may have started a watch party, and so I cannot see any of the comments in the watch party. So if you're in the watch party and you're making comments, I am sorry I can't see them, but I appreciate your time. And like and share if you could. And then for all of you watching on Periscope, hit that share button out on Twitterland. And then for you, those of you watching on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button and hit that little bell icon so you never miss another live broadcast. All right, I see people coming in and out of the show, so we're going to get going on segment number 3 as we continue to discuss the 17 things to never do to your home. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Real Estate Connection. Thank you for joining me on today's show. Hey, if you're just tuning in and you've missed any of today's content, send me an email right now at info@realestateConnectionRadio.com. That's info@realestateConnectionRadio.com with your name and email address, and I would be glad to add you to my podcast distribution list. Today, we're covering the 17 things to never do to your home. And number 9 on the list of 17 is do not let your ceiling fans run constantly without ever turning them off. Now, ceiling fans are wonderful. They help to circulate the air, the cool air in your house. And if you're trying to save money on running the air conditioner in your home, ceiling fans are a fantastic thing to have in your house. So, in the morning when it's nice and cool outside and you've had your windows open all day, you can start your ceiling fans rotating that cool air. And then as you're at home, you start to shut the windows. You should shut the windows in your house as the air starts to heat up. Hopefully you have nice mature trees around your house, and the ceiling fans will circulate that cool air around your property so you don't have to turn on the air conditioning. However, if you have a larger home and you're not in those areas of the house, or maybe the kids have moved out and you have rooms that you do not use, and you have ceiling fans that are located in those rooms, you could shut the door to that room and turn off the ceiling fan. There's no need for you to keep them rotating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take advantage of circulating the air. This will help you save even more on your home utility bill, as well as take advantage of the cool air that you have in the summertime. Now, the same thing holds true for the winter. If you've heated your home and you want to keep the rotation of the heat going in your house, you would keep those ceiling fans going and save from turning on the heating unit in your house, and keep that hot air rotating in your property, but only in those areas where you're actually occupying space so that you can save money on your utility bill. So that's number 9 as far as the 17 things to never do to your property while you're living in it. So what is number 10? Number 10, don't tear out original architectural features in your home. You should never, ever do this to your home. The reason that you purchased the home with these unique architectural details is because it set it apart from the rest of the inventory you were looking at, or you just had an eye for unique architectural details. You may have a craftsman style built-in cabinets in your home. You may have big, thick crown molding that's in and around your ceiling or baseboards or around your windows or doorways or hallways. You may even have really nice antique tin ceiling tiles or custom millwork in your home or mid-century modern brickwork. All of these add character to your home. So, these historical and irreplaceable additions to your house add value to your home. So, you should never, ever, ever tear them out. Even if they start to break down or become needing repair, go ahead and make the repairs to them and keep them. The investment you make in holding these architectural details or features in your home will pay off in spades in the future. So, if you're just joining me on today's show, on an episode of The Real Estate Connection, and you're wondering what you've missed, send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com. That's info@realestateconnectionradio.com with your name and email address, and I will gladly add you to my podcast distribution list so that you never miss any content, any future content, or the content in today's show. Or if you would just like to work with your host, Stephen Thayard, Realtor, call me right now at 408-472-0817. If any of the content in today's show has sparked you as far as getting your home ready for sale, or you've been thinking about it, I would be happy to help you move into the next chapter of your life. Or if any of this content has sparked you in your desire to search for a home, I would be happy to help you move into that property. Call me right now at 408-472-0817. That's 408-472-0817. So, hey, Greg, thanks for joining me today. So, what is number 11 as far as the things to never, ever, ever do to your home? Number 11 is change your mailbox without checking with the Homeowners Association, or make any other changes to the exterior of your home without talking or checking in with your Homeowners Association. The HOA maintains a certain look of the neighborhood that you live in. And the reason that you purchased your home in this community is because of the uniformity that the community has, and the fact that you don't have to worry about somebody changing the exterior of the homes in the area while making it undesirable, or some crazy wild fuchsia pink or deep red burgundy red. So before you make plans to change your mailbox or any of the other exterior features of your home, notify the Homeowners Association of those plans before you make any of the changes. Make sure you are not fined, or even worse, asked to take it all down, which would be a loss of your time and your money. So save yourself the headache and go to the Homeowners Association first before you make any exterior changes to your property. So, what is number 12? Number 12 to never ever do to your home is leave hoses connected in wintertime if you own a home above the snow line. Now, I get it. It's California. We're in a sunny state. But a lot of you listening have homes or vacation properties or rentals in areas that are above the snow line for either skiing or other winter retreat reasons. So, what happens when you leave a hose connected during the winter? You can trap water in that hose, which will freeze. or worse yet, you can also trap water in your pipes, causing them to freeze as well, and possibly causing the faucets in your home to freeze. Not only will this cause damage to your pipes and your faucets, as the pipes could burst, but it will also cause permanent damage to your hose. So, disconnect those hoses before the winter happens if you own a home or vacation property or investment property above the snow line. Now, if you've just joined us for the show and you've missed any content, don't miss any more content. Send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com with your name and email address, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list. Or if you've been thinking about selling your home or thinking about buying that next property, call me right now at 408-472-0817, and I would be happy to work with you to get that mission accomplished. All right, when we get back from the break, we're going to continue down the road of 17 things to never, ever do to your home. So with that said, we'll see you when we get back from paying some bills. All right, that is another hard break. Thank you, Greg Johnston, for joining me today, brother. I appreciate it. God bless you too, my friend. All right, so if you're watching this show live today on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you're watching the show today live on Periscope, share it out with your friends or on Twitter. And if you're watching live on Facebook, I want to thank you all, no matter what platform you're on, for sticking with me today. And if you're on Facebook, hit that like and share. If you're watching it in a watch party that my wife, my beautiful bride, has put together, also go ahead. I can't see your comments, but I appreciate you very much. I really do. And go ahead and hit that like and share button. With that being said, we're going to jump into the last long segment of today's show, and we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Real Estate Connection. Thank you for joining me today. Hey, if you've just gotten here on today's show and you've missed any of the content of the 17 things to never, ever do to your home, send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com, at info@realestateconnectionradio.com, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list. In the body of the email, just simply put in your name and email address. Again, your name and email address, and I would like to thank you in advance for sending me those emails. I would like to thank Janet for calling me, talk to me about her real estate issues. And it was a blessing and a joy to speak to you about it. And I thank you for reaching out to me during the week, and all the other listeners that have called. Without you, there wouldn't be a show. So, again, we're talking about the 17 things to never, ever, ever do to your home. So what is number 13? 13 is do not keep an old-fashioned thermostat in your property. Now, you may be asking yourself, Stephen, why shouldn't I keep my old-fashioned thermostat? Well, these are the reasons why you shouldn't. Maintaining your home temp manually costs you time, effort, and a loss of efficiency. You should install a programmable thermostat. That way, you can set it and forget it. Set your daytime temperatures. Program it for times during the day that the temperature that you want it at. Set your nighttime temperatures. Even set it by seasons and months for your summer temperatures that you want for the day and night on your air conditioning unit. And set it for the winter temperatures, where you would like it to be when the winter is, as far as your furnace, and what temperatures you want during the day and what temperatures you want during the night. Also, you can set it during your vacation for when you're not going to be home. And there are even some new temperature controls that you can control with your smartphone. So when you're away from the house and maybe you've forgotten or you had to rush out the door, you can log in to your thermostat and adjust the controls remotely. Take advantage of technology and set it and forget it. All right, what is number 14 on the 17 things you should never ever do to your home? Now, this one's going to sound odd, but I know that some of you out there have heard of this or maybe even have done it yourself. Do not put a brick in your toilet. That's right. Do not put a brick in your toilet. Now, you may have heard that putting a brick in a large, older toilet tank will help you save money on water, on your water bill, because it takes up volume in your toilet. But it is not a good idea. The brick breaks down and clogs pipes, which could wind up costing you more in the long run. Instead of putting a brick in your toilet, replace your toilet for the grand total of maybe $350 or less if you see a sale or a deal at one of your large box retailers. Install a low flow toilet with a smaller tank, which will allow you to conserve water and save on your water bill. So take my advice. You should take the brick out of your toilet right now, if you have one in there, and replace your toilet with a low flow toilet. All right. What's number 15 and what in the 17 things that you should never ever do to your home? Number 15 is water your grass at night. Now, I see the logic in where you're going with watering your grass at night. You may think this is a smart approach. Electricity rates are lower at night for those of you with automatic irrigation systems. There's less evaporation from the sun and therefore more water is absorbed into your lawn. The problems that you will run into with watering your grass at night is that the water will cling to the grass and not evaporate. And water clinging to your lawn promotes fungus growth in your lawn. So instead of watering your grass or your lawn at night, water your lawn in the early morning when the air is still cool and when the sun is still rising. And also, it is less windy. This will allow for prime absorption of water into your lawn and probably will avoid the higher electricity rates as well, especially if you're watering the lawn just at the dawn of the day when it's going from dark to light. And you will have the benefit of the sun eventually, if all the water's not absorbed, taking care of the dew or the extra moisture that's on the lawn, helping it to evaporate so it doesn't cause fungus. So that's number 15 in the 17 things not to ever do to your house. So if you've missed any of today's show, if you're just joining us and you've missed the other 15 things of not to do to your house, send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com. That's info@realestateconnectionradio.com with your name and email address, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list. Okay. Additionally, if you're looking for somebody to help you with the purchase or sale of your home, and you would like to work with your radio realtor, Stephen Thayard, call me right now at 408-472-0817. Again, 408-472-0817, and I would be happy to help you with that next home purchase, whether because you're looking to upgrade your house with space, or move out of your first condo or townhouse and move out to the suburbs to get out of the city because you may not be feeling as safe as you used to. Or if you're looking to downsize because the kids have moved out or your family's just growing, give me a call today, 408-472-0817. Okay, what's number 16 in the 17 things never to do to your home? Number 16 is clean windows on a sunny day. Now, you may think it's a good chore to get done on a nice, bright, sunny day. However, the sun dries your cleaning solution way too fast when you're spraying it on your windows on a nice, bright, sunny day. This promotes lots of streaks being left in your window, and it can be very frustrating to get the window clean. Additionally, you're going to use a lot more product because you have to keep spraying it on over and over again in order for you to get enough on it so it doesn't evaporate quickly from the heat of the sun in order to get your windows nice and clean. So what you should do is you should tackle this job on a nice cloudy day or overcast day when the sun is not so strong. That way you can still see the wonderful clean glass and avoid streaks on your window from doing the job. All right, so what is number 17? What is number 17 in the 17 things you should never, ever, ever do to your home? Number 17, pour bleach or drain cleaner down the pipes. Now, it may seem like a great idea, as it's a great agent for keeping pipes unclogged and smelling fresh. And drain cleaner to go down the pipes too, to keeping it unclogged. But the fact is, bleach can react with substances in your pipes and cause more clogs than it prevents. Also, drain cleaner can be rough on pipes as well, and you want to preserve the pipes in your home as much as possible. So instead of using bleach or caustic drain cleaners, use a plumbing snake or an auger instead to keep your pipes clean. So we're running up on a hard break, and we're going to wrap up the show when we get back from our next break. But again, if you've missed any of today's content, send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com with your name and email address, and I would be glad to add you to my podcast distribution list. And if you just want to work with your radio realtor for your next purchase of your next home, or for the sale of the home that you're in right now, call me right now at 408-472-0817, and I'd be happy to work with you. We'll see you when we get back from the break. Woo! That one went down the wrong pipe. Okay, thank y'all for joining me today and for staying so long through the show. I really do appreciate it. This is our last and final segment, and I appreciate it. If you're watching me on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. On Periscope, hit the like and share. On Facebook, hit the like and share. Again, I cannot see the comments if you're on a watch party, as that's just the way the technology works. But I appreciate you hanging in there with me today. Thank you so much for joining me on today's show. And we're going to jump into this last and final segment in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Real Estate Connection. Thank you for joining me on today's show as we have been discussing the 17 things to never, ever, ever do to your home. Hey, if you've missed any of today's content and you would like to find out what you have missed, send me an email right now at info@realestateconnectionradio.com. That's info@realestateconnectionradio.com. realestateconnection.com with your name and email address, and I would be happy to add you to my podcast distribution list. So again, we've been talking about the 17 things to never ever do to your home. And before we left to the break, the last commercial break, we were talking about number 17, which was do not pour bleach or drain cleaner down your pipes. It seems like a great agent for keeping pipes unclogged and smelling fresh, and drain cleaner is literally for pipes, right? However, drain cleaner can be rough on your pipes, and bleach can react with substances in your pipes and cause more clogs than it prevents. Instead, use a pipe snake or an auger to keep your pipes clean. Additionally, these two agents can ruin the septic field if you have a septic system that you're using on your home. If your home has septic, these bleach and drain cleaners can ruin your septic. So you do not want to use those at all if you have septic. All right, so those are the 17 things to never, ever, ever do to your home. So with that being said, right, I thought I'd pull in what does the Bible have to say about making wise decisions? Because the overall arching theme of today's show is making wise choices for the most expensive asset that you own or that you could own, right? So in order to maintain that asset, it's important to make wise decisions. So I would like to bring in what I think the Bible says about making wise decisions. So let the wise hear and increase in learning, and the one who understands obtain guidance. That's Proverbs 1:5. What else does the Bible have to say? Without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. Proverbs 15:22. So, in order to make wise decisions, sometimes you got to reach out for some advice and then increase your learning and then make informed decisions about the most expensive asset of your home. So with that being said, the market is picking up in May. It has gone up, according to the California Association of Realtors, about 44%, and pendings have been rising. However, we're entering into the dog days of summer, and there's some uncertainty out there about how school is going to work. But I do believe that people are still out buying and selling because of pent-up demand due to C-19. So pendings are up and houses are selling. So if you've been on the fence about buying, interest rates are still down. However, inventory is low. So you're going to want to get off the fence and grab something while you can, because the good properties that show up on the market tend to disappear quickly. This is also good for sellers. If you're priced right and your house is in good condition and it's presented well for sale, houses that are ready, move-in ready, turnkey are selling quickly as well because interest rates are low. So with that being said, if you're thinking about buying or selling, call me right now at 408-472-0817. Again, 408-472-0817. And I would be happy to help you with the next sale or purchase of a home. All right, that's it for today's show. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. God bless your family. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless the United States of America. And we will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, that's it for today's show, everyone. I want to thank y'all for joining me. It went off pretty smooth. I didn't have any technology issues, so I appreciate it very much. Hey, if you've been watching live on YouTube, Periscope, or Facebook, and you have any friends or family that are looking to work with a realtor to get the job done, to get the most amount of money in the sale of their home or to help them walk through the home buying process for either the first time or the first time in a long time, I am never too busy for any of your referrals. You can send me an email at info@realestateconnectionradio.com with their contact information, or you can send them my email address and have them contact me, or you can just call me at 408-472-0817. Again, 408-472-0817. And I'd be happy to talk to you about how to connect with any of your referrals, because, again, I am never too busy for any of your referrals. With that being said, again, God bless you. God bless your family. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the summer. Stay healthy. And God bless the United States of America. And I'll see y'all next week. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.